Join us again tomorrow.
It's been a back-and-forth series so far, and a capacity crowd is on hand to see if their guys can fight to live another day. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Harrelson, Steve Lyons, and Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be so sorry to see this series end. I mean, it's been a classic struggle. Offense one night, pitching the next night. We knew coming in that these teams matched up pretty well. But now tied at 2-2, well, it's all going to come down to Game 5 to decide the winner. And I think that's exactly what we hoped for all along.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Kansas City Royals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. They'll square off against the Stanford product, veteran right-hander Jeremy Guthrie. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Desmond Jennings makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Fouled back. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he is going to reach to start the ball game. Didn't hit it far, but it's an infield single.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Ben Zobrist will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Now here's the first pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Pause, now the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
And coming into this Game 5, it's all been about the home team holding serve. But these guys have got to feel pretty good about themselves right now. They've already overcome a 2-0 deficit. They fought off 2 different elimination games, And now they come in here full of confidence that they can make it 3 in a row.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. And he thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. That's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Here's Will Myers as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that you can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your time to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The next pitch. On the move is Jennings. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, he had to wait a couple of batters before getting his chance to run. But he made it pay off here as he's into scoring position now with 2 away here in the first.
Ready now on 1-1. And now Longoria with a big swing and a drive in the air to deep left field. And he drops it. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much with the bases empty, but this one's going to cost them a run.
Albert Pujols will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors lead the run.
First pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
1 strike to Pujols. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Wow, you got to think you got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
Set, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rays lead it 1-0. Starting lineup for the Royals looks like this. They'll face off against the American League's Rookie of the Year in 2011, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeremy Hellickson. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Leading off for the Royals, right fielder, Nori Aoki. Nope.
He'll
that's
start
a
him
ball.
here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Here's the 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Here it comes, 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 2-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Now another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Full count pitch on its way. And this is fouled straight back. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball four. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Well, when you're holding on to a one-run lead, you don't want to start walking guys, especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one, but he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Alcides Escobar will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Here comes a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Two-two pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2 one more time. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Boy, early on here, his command is nowhere to be found. That's back-to-back walks now. It's like somebody snuck into the ballpark and moved home plate.
Billy Butler will dig in here. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Butler. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
1-1 on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
A 2-1 offering. Ball bounced foul over near the longtime infielder and current third base coach Dale Swain. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And here's the curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and sometimes all it takes is just one good sequence to get your groove going out there on the mound. He's still in a little bit of a jam out there, but hopefully for him, the strikeout will help loosen him up a bit.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now here's the first pitch. And a double steal try here. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just sneaks in there, and it's a double steal.
Boy, they are coming right after it here in the first inning. A double steal already? Are you kidding me? Looks like they mean business in this one.
Ready now, the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here, he knows all he needs is a ground ball to tie this thing up. So that's all he's really shooting for, and he gets it done.
Alex Gordon will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Hit something hard right here. Come on, Will.
First pitch coming. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Come on, Alex.
The 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. One pitch on the way. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Alex Beach will dig in to lead things off here in what's been a very evenly played game so far.
I'll say tie game, tie series. Hard to get much more evenly matched than what we've seen so far.
First pitch coming. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And the pitch. 1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him. Here
comes the 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, a little surprising he wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Here's Matt Joyce now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Now the pitch. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 8, shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Yunel Escobar will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And here's the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 on the way. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here he comes. 3-1. Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there. 3-2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
3-2. Here it is. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or 2.
Ryan Hennigan will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First offering on the way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. So 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Ready with the 2-1. And this is grounded foul off to the left over by Tom Foley in the third base coaching box. Here comes a 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here comes Escobar heading for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. One left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Salvador Perez will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
First pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Let's do it, KC.
The 1-0 home. Fouled back. The 1-1. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, Perez on his way for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Well, this ball is rifled down that left field line. It wasn't fair by much. You'll see it just to the right of the chalk, and he's going to hustle himself up to second with a hard-hit double.
Mike Moustakas steps in now. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
The 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
Omar Infante to stand in, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here it comes now to Infante. And misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here's the 2-2 offering. swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. The 2-2 one more time. Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Myers back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Lorenzo Cain will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third.
Come on, Royals!
Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Comes set, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Now the 1-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, nothing will put a smile on your manager's face quite like a 2-out RBI. But things weren't looking good. He looked like he was going to get stranded out there, but he comes through to drive him home.
Nori Aoki will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. From the stretch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
We're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Alcides Escobar will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Royals 2, the Rays 1. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons as Desmond Jennings settles in to kick things off for Tampa Bay. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And the Guthrie fastball, good for strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here it comes. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called the strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
The pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Here's the 1-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Ball one.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
One-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Infante now at second. Throw will take care of him at first, and Guthrie's off to a good start to the inning. There are 2 away.
Right fielder, number 9,
Will Myers will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Myers will turn for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, he's 2/3 of the way home to a shutdown inning after his guys just took the lead. But hold the presses. A 2-out double might put a crimp in those plans, as now a base hit could get this game back to even.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
From the belt, the pitch. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Pause, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here comes another 0-2. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
And as a base runner, you have to get that good, aggressive secondary lead. So he knows this is a guy that likes to throw a lot of back foot sliders. So when he sees the ball in the dirt, he's ready to go.
Men on third with 2 down. He's ready. Now the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Billy Butler makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Billy Butler.
Now here's the pitch. Here's Hellickson back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him here. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's the first out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon will dig in. He popped out his first time. First pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
The 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
And this would be a good bounce back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Albert Pujols will get us started in the next half inning. It's the 5th and final game of the series, moving to the 4th inning now. The Royals are on top 2-1. And there indeed is Albert Pujols. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Albert Pujols.
Here's the first offering. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. One strike to Pujols. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
This is a fastball away right here, and you're going to see him get just a little bit too pull happy trying to tie this thing up, and it's not going to work.
Stepping in now, Alex Beach. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. So he might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. One 1-0 pitch now. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Here's the 2-2 home. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Full count offering on its way. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Yunel Escobar will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Give it to him, Royals.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. He's set. Now the pitch. And Escobar swings right through that one as he falls behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
And after walking it the first time around, he's all business here in the second half now.
He waits. Now the pitch. And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Big pitch here, 1-2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Right here.
2-2 pitch on the way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. Chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Ryan Hennigan will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Stop him right here.
Don't let him score.
First pitch coming. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
With 2 outs already, this isn't the end of the world from a defensive perspective, but now at least you bring in the possibility of an infield single, a booted grounder, or even another wild pitch bringing that run home.
Next pitch from Guthrie will be number 70 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
The 1-1 home. Outside, 2-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Here he comes on 2-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Rays will settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Salvador Perez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch coming. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm, just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. 1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, let's take a look at the sequence here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches, they're all going to be down in the zone. So now you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else around the knees. Boom. That's when they change the sight level and get that last pitch by him at the letters.
Omar Infante to stand in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
But this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Here's a 1-0. Now it's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 3-0 is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Now Cain lashes out at one here, but this is going to find the seats in left. It's a foul ball. Here's the full count offering. Swing and the ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. Royals leave 1. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Desmond Jennings will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Desmond Jennings.
Now here's the first pitch. Grounded, foul. Here it comes. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here comes the 1-2. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Ben Zobrist will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. First pitch to him. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Oh, really?
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 1-0 on the way. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will kick off the wall out near the Kansas City bullpen. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Well, he just made a mistake right there. This pitch up in the zone. He's got to get this ball down and try to get the double play ball. Instead, he leaves the pitch up, and that's going to wind up scoring that runner all the way from first base.
Here's Will Myers, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's ready now. The pitch over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's just a nasty slider here. Way off the plate. Plays on the hitter's aggressiveness, and he gets him to go after it.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's the 1-0. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 5,
Albert Pujols will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays get a run thanks to Ben Zobrist. Middle of the night from Kauffman Stadium. It's now 3-2 Tampa. Nori Aoki will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
right fielder, Nori Aoki.
First offering on the way. Fouled back. Pitch on the way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Here's a big fat one coming.
Three-two, here it comes. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Alcides Escobar will step in. A ground-out victim as last time. The lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul off to the right. comes set. Now the pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. 1-1 on the way. Now a double play ball perhaps for Escobar. Zobrist on to first to complete the double play.
The designated hitter, number 16,
Billy Butler will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
All right, Billy, let's go.
Now the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Here comes the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Eric Hosmer will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. From the stretch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Pause, now the pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Now the 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called the ball. 2-2.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now this is popped up, but room behind the plate for Hannigan. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. Still a 3-2 ball game. Kelvin Herrera will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Kelvin Herrera.
Alex Beach will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The next pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
One pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
And with 2 strikes, when you force a hitter to hit your changeup, that's how you take his power away, especially when it's down in the zone. That's a sign of a smart pitcher right there.
Matt Joyce will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Now the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
1 out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Yunel Escobar will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. First pitch coming. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
With the passed ball there, that'll take away the possibility of getting a double play to end the inning. So that could come back to bite him.
He's set, now the pitch. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Into the box now, Ryan Hennigan, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Now with runners at the corners, up by 1 with 1 away, some managers, they will at least consider the possibility of a hit and run here.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. The relay. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Boy, oh boy, you don't see this all that often. I mean, this is a base hit 999 times out of 1,000. All day long it's a base hit. But he comes up firing from the outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on this play.
Here's Desmond Jennings now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
A runner on first with 2 away. He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rays 4 and the Royals 2. Alex Gordon will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Tried to check his swing, and it's a little looper to the left side. Longoria is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th.
Yeah, you can see he tried to hold back, but he'd gone too far already, so this becomes a simple little pop-out.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
Third baseman, number 8,
Mike Moustakas will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch on the way. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. DK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. 2-0 count, the pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Ready on 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. KC down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Aaron Crow is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Aaron Crow.
Ben Zobrist will lead things off here for Tampa Bay, and we'll get a look at Will Myers after that. He's in the on-deck circle. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now here it comes. Ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Here's the 1-1. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Will Myers will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Out of play. Now the 1-1. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Evan Longoria will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Up and in for ball one. The 1-0. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And you can tell by the way these guys are swinging. They're just not picking the ball up very well. A lot of late swings. Pitches are getting on these guys quick.
Here's the 1-2. Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Mark Lowe will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Mark Lowe.
Omar Infante will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Second baseman, Omar Infante.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And a ball, 1-0.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
The 1-0 home. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
1-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Here it comes now to Infante. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now a fly ball out to center for Jennings. One gone.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Lorenzo Cain will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes on 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here comes a 2-2.
Here we go.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Another 2-2 offering. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. You cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he's got himself a base hit.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th hit of the game. So now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Nori Aoki will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
First pitch coming. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Has a look, now the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, but now it's back-to-back hits here with 1 away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Alcides Escobar will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And here's the first pitch. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, that is going to make things a little more interesting. Both runners advance, but more importantly, the tying run moves up into scoring position. So instead of needing an extra base hit, now just a grounder up the middle might tie this ball game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This crowd's been something else here in this series. They are really making it tough on him out there.
Come on, let's get a big one.
Now the 2-0. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Now a long throw home, and the run is in to score on the sac fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Jake McGee will get the ball looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Billy Butler will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
There's the lefties offering on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. They'll try again 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here now the 2-2. There's a line drive, and it will tie the ball game as this is down for extra bases. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Sometimes as a pitcher, as soon as you throw a pitch, you know you're in trouble. He gives up the base hit and also gives up the lead.
Eric Hosmer will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
He had a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch to him. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 4-4. Lewis Coleman will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Lewis Coleman.
Albert Pujols will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. and he gets ahead 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
1 strike to Pujols. Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Albert is 0 for 3 now as he's retired here for the first out. Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. Alex Beach will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
The 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Chopper foul. The pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
The 1-1 home. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. And seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Oh, yeah.
Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. And Aoki will put this one away to retire the side. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. And we are tied 4-4. David DeJesus will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 7, David DeJesus.
New pitcher set to take over now, and it'll be the right-hander Heath Bell.
Number 13, Heath Bell.
And there is Alex Gordon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Here we go.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch on the way. He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now another 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Again, a 1-2. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Well, that's a nice piece of defensive hitting right there. What I mean by that, with 2 strikes, you've got to open that zone up a little because you don't want to get caught looking at strike 3. So he lets it fly here on a pitch pretty well out of the zone, but he makes it work out for him.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Oh, and with nobody out, that could turn out to be a big stolen base right there. Now, not only do you keep out of the double play, but you also get the ever-important go-ahead run into scoring position.
Ready now, the pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball around third and being waved on hold. And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4. Joel Peralta is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
For Tampa Bay, number 62, Joel Peralta.
Mike Moustakas will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And some action in that Rays bullpen as the right-hander Grant Balfour is getting loose out there. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And maybe an excuse-me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Oh, it's just so nice to be able to bring in a reliever that can get you a ground ball. Sure enough, first batter he faces, he gets him to hit the ball on the ground, and it turns into a very important double play.
Omar Infante to stand in as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on.
Come on, make them earn it.
Now here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Come on.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. The 5th and final game moves to the 9th inning now. It's the Royals 5, the Rays 4. Jared Dyson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 1.
Greg Holland is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching to the Royals, number 56. Holland.
Ryan Hennigan will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the 9th.
But it's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the target. Tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
The 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
With him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach him. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Desmond Jennings will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
That splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Way outside. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Ben Zobrist will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A sold-out crowd of 39,000 on their feet here in KC. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Another try at 2-2. And the Royals are going to move on. Next stop, the American League Championship Series.
Well, you know, their work is not done yet, but they've done what they needed to do up to this point. And they take care of business here to punch their ticket to the ALCS.
And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series on MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 5 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Rays, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 on base. The winning pitcher is Lewis Coleman. Credit the save to Greg Howell. The loss goes to Heath Bell. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 40,793. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.